Chamgei mising chitab Kalenjin amang'u ole chamegei eng olda tugul ole inyorune tugetab Kass TV eng saishechu kakoit kasarta nebo logoiwekab emet cheitun kong'ete studio nebo Kass TV nesomanwok kwane Bernard Koech. Kitaune county nebo Bomet ole mitei keljinoik chechang angechutyi baetab injirenik nitok kosubkei ak membeek chebo grupit anan kibagengeit agenge nenaat kou Emmaus Community Based Organization Fish Pond kobun Chemakel eng sub-county nebo Sotik eng county noto nebo Bomet chekamwa kole kikonyor keljinoik chekikonapta sobeng'wai ak mising ko injiriot kokonoptoi chametabgei nebo bortab kimugulmet ako mang'emei itonwekab emet. Kinyoru report nebo Festus Rono kong'ete county nebo Bomet.
Linda Bartore ko membayat nebo Emmaus Community Based Organization Fish Bond kobun Chemakel en sub-county nebo Sotik en county nebo Bomet nekamwa ine kole kosubkei ak rarunet nebo imbarenik ko kikochutyi baetab injirenik, kit nekamwa ine kole tinye keljinoik chechang mising ko en chametabgei nebo bortab chito mising ko lagok.
Kokeboiboitu mising kabisa en dona nekiibwatech akoyokwech kiy amun kokimi buch ine akomi buch imbarani buch. So kokeker kele kinyorunen keljin en injirenichu. Kwanza en ingwek ko kikinetech kele njiriot ko ngebaen lagokyok ko nyoru ng'omnotet nesire nekotinye ak kokoronitu borwekyok ak echek. So kiboiboi nebo man en project ni kokikonech. Ngoberur kamuktaindet nekoyogu boisioni konyo yunekit en echek amun cham kesore injiriondoni en oleloo kabisa lakini kokeibwech korik. Ako kongeibwech korik ko kit nebo maana en sobenyon. Toretech kesich rabisiek ako toretech en ingwek kesip kenyorun ingwot ak kinde maa en ole nekit. Cham koui kabisa kenyorun injiriot kou nini.
We are very grateful towards this project and we hope to harvest and get some little income which can sustain our daily needs.
Kosubkei ak Regina Langat ne agenge en membaekab grupit notok ko kamwa ine kole ki en keny ko kimakobo komonut baet ak ametab injirenik en bororietab Kalenjin kobaten en nguni ko kokonai akobo komonut nebo injiriot.
Kokotoretech nganda kikere komengekitun imbarenik ko kokeker kele kakotoretech grupit niton en boisionik chechang mising ko ngwek kotoretech. Ele kotoretitech en ingwek ki ole kinye kimakemoche lakini kokeker kele tuguk chekororon chetinye kerichek wole borwekyok kokonech kimnotet akotoret ot lagokyok yon mi tung'oek. So kotoreti injiriondonito. So kokeker ine kobunji maana lakini kimakobo maana yukinye en echek. So ko nguni kokobunji maana asikobit kenyoru kiam ak kialde. Kinyoru rabisiek ak kenyoru kiomisien. Kokoik ingwek ine chechobotin chebongonotin.
Toretech kora en akilit, toretech kora en biashara ako kiboisien kora en imbaret kiten ako kakenyorunen tuguk chekomatanyorun ndakatem bandek anan ndakatem tuguk chon alak. Yani toreton en tuguk yani ele kokiten kokonon faida neo. Ako kakonon kora komaku chito nekibiemia 24/7 ami kasit aboisiei amiten in koyan kora in achakta kabwatukyuk ak tuguk alak chechang chetotoche chenyolchin mazingira.
Tetutyonoton ko kinamgei eun Financing Locally Led Climate Action Program nenaat ko FLOGA en kibagenge ak serikalitab county nebo Bomet nekabwa membaechoton kole bo komonut baetab injirenik ak kora mising ko en ripsetab itondab emet.
This project will enable us to keep the environment by planting trees and by knowing how to do the fish farming without damaging the
Kong'eten county nebo Bomet logoiwekab emet chebo Kass, kainenyun ko Festus Rono.
Kongoi mising notok ko report nebo Festus Rono kong'ete county nebo Bomet. Yeketestai ak logoiwekab emet ketokyinigei county nebo Nandi ole tesetai koboru boiboiyet kabatikab kawek eng county notok bo Nandi kosubkei ak olietab kawek netesetai kolonyei eng emetab Kenya. Kamwa Barnabas Kemboi koboto Jacob Busiene kole kikonyorune kelchin icheket kolsetab kawek eng kekerchin ak chaik ole kamwa kole imong'u kolany olietab kawek eng betusiek chemitei tai kokobois komie factory nebo kawek nemitei Chebonet eng komasta nebo Tinderet eng county nebo Nandi.
Kenyisiek 12 tab kotoigei kayaptaetab tetutikab bandab tai koityi biik eng counties anan devolution kotindoi amune nebo koboibochi logoekab devolution meng'ikab county nebo Nandi mising kokotinygei ak sekta nebo kabatisiet neboto baetab tuga, kolsetab kawek, kolsetab avocado, baetab ngokaik eng kwenutab kabatisiosiek alak. Barnabas Kemboi ak Jacob Busiene ko kabatikab kawek eng komasta nebo Kapsaos nemitei kot neng'ate ng'atutik nebo aldai chetindoi atindiot ne inegei tab kotoi kokol kawek.
Ache ko kabatikab kawek ak ketinye kora chaik, lakini ngele ngiyonye nguno chaik ak kawek komi barak kawat. Kikere kawat nguno kabisa kokonech mapato ne kararan. Kikere nguno ngiib kawek chobo factory kong'akeng'oiwech komutai kialda kenyoru beit ne kararan. Ko kenyoru beit nemakorekune siling 100. Kiatkinye kotikeng'olole siling 30 akoi 20 kimwendi lakwet sukul, lakini saa hizi ko ngebe kesom loan kekonech amu kikere income nenyonet eng bank komi sawa. So kisome kityo kele ngotoretech serikali kokonech mbolea chemi beit nemi ng'ony. Mbolea komoche komi challenge amu kali mbolea chebo kawek. Kwa in 50 kilos kealdoi 5,500 ak 500 tomo kobo chebo serikali. So kesome kele kekonech chebo serikali chekimuchi keityi ako che quality. Ko challenge nekitinye kora ko ngorobon nguni komosib kosaitos kawek eng factory kemoe, ko ya mosoiyo ko mutai ngekilen keib olin komap konome komie. So kisome kele takonech right nekimoe kawek kyok sikochokyi nebo stimet anan nebo solait sikobit koribwech kawek koyomyo eng oret ne kararan ak akobo market eng oret ne kararan. Kwa mkulima nebo chaik akere komweso biik kapchaik kobwa kapkawa amu kila betut kelipone chepkondok chechang. Ko kapkawa ko kapchaik komi ng'ony being'wa. So kikere kabisa yobo tai yobendi biik tugul kawek ak kebendi kebole chaik amu makekere toretet nendoi mising.
Ko kikonyo beitab kawek ko kararanit. Ne nguno ko ngot ngimeche ial mbaret eng Kapsaos komelen keng'olole beit nekinye kokoek kali kosir angot Nandi oldage amu sauritab kawek. Ko kora awekchini kongoi biikab Kapsaos kora amu kikomaintainen standard nebo kawek kong'ete up to now ne chitugul konyone komeche konyo Kapsaos. Nyokokere Kapsaos ipkotou factory nenyi kokakoro Kapsaos. Kameche kora awekchi kongoi Excellency the Governor nebo Nandi amu kiteswech factorit, kitesyi Kapsaos factorit agenge nemi ole kile Kaporokin. Keleni kongoi kora amu kikotes namda kimako inendet tamokitinye factorisiek chenekit somok. Ketoret bichep Kapsaos ketekyi angot milit eng betusiek chebwone. Singokotar pulping koma konde milit eng yotok koib siro. Koiseni yani ko reduceni transport nekaet ngamwa kunoto ale transport. Amu ngomi milit yotok milit nekibendi komi Kiambu, Thika au Nairobi. Ni mbali sana, transport ni kali. Uchumi nekikonyor biikab kawek kekere tinye korik biik chechang chebo batisiek. Keba namba aeng ko kikoba lagok sukul. Biik alak ko kitongobendi lagok university. Lakini inyoru nguno lagok kati ya location sub-location ingine over 20 wamemaliza university kwa hii sub-location nne. Tuko na sub-location nne. Kiona jumla Kapsaos watoto wenye wamemaliza university ni maneno ya hii kawa hii. Ni karibu over 100. Kale cham kelen iko family breakage. Kele bestos biik kwa kuna siku hizi. Kwa sababu mali iko kwa nyumba. Iko mali ya kawa. Labda mtu ako na watoto ambaye lagok yoe kasit. Komakomi kiy nekelen shida mising. Ketoret kityo serikali imastanywa ketoretin bichuto bo kapsaos kityo ngalekab kawek.
Kamwa Anthony Langat ne agenge eng biik che tononchin factory nebo kawek nemitei Chebonet eng Tinderet nekitoi serikalitab county nebo Nandi eng kibagenge ak lengut nebo NAF CDP ne kamwa kole tesetai ak ng'oisetab kawek chebo kabatik kobun county nebo Nandi koboto kochengchi siret.
What we do is we collect our coffee and mill the coffee for Nandi County, and the members have to deliver their coffee to Nandi Cooperative Union and can be milled for them and processed for marketing. The types of coffee that we have, or the grades that can come out after milling, we have about nine grades. So there are the premium grades and there are other grades that come later after the milling. So the best grade that a farmer can achieve is the AA grade and AB. Those are the premium grades, BB and C. So that the top premium grades that can a farmer can get from the processes.
Kongete taunitab Kapsabet eng county nebo Nandi, logoiwekab emet chebo Kass, kainenyu ko Cornelius Keter.
Yakitestai ak logoiwekab emet chitab Kalenjin ketokchinigei county nebo Homa Bay ole tesetai eng nguni igorta nebo yatetab tuyet noto nebo Devolution Conference nekiyoe eng kila kenyisiek aeng ole indochini igorata bo yatetab tuyonoto bo kenyini noto ko President William Ruto ole mitei kandoik alak cheterter koboisie chitab Kalenjin tuyonoto bo Devolution Conference kengalale tetutik chekiboisie ak ortinwek chemagat kisub asikwo tai tetutiet nebo devolution eng emetab Kenya kengalale kora kaimutik chekotestai koiti tetutyonoto ngeten ketoi ak ortinwek anyun chekimuchi keboisie eng katerteretab kaimutik choto kikotestai kowech tetutiet nebo devolution. Mitei tuyonoto governors, senators koboto kandoik alak cheterter ak eng nguni kongalali governor nebo Homa Bay noto ko Gladys Wanga.
For economic growth, we support the nuclear power project's full implementation for the future of the whole region. Nuclear power will support our agro-processing agenda, powering investments and industries that we need for job creation. Your Excellency, distinguished guests, Homa Bay is a model of devolution's potential. Let me share on three critical success factors for our county. One is the unity of purpose for the county leadership. You heard the Senator say that we all work together as a team to move our county forward. Second is support of the County Assembly. And third is the secret of partnerships, from the national government to development partners, to the private sector, to the civil society. We are a county of partnerships, and we thank all our partners, many of them present here today. The story of Homa Bay is the story of devolution. A little-known county, Mwisho Walami, is hosting DevCon. This is the story of each of our 47 counties, and this is the story that we want for Kenya as we engage in the next few days of the conference. My apologies, Your Excellency, and I have to punish the governors who are not playing too well and made me cheer too hard. In implementing devolution, we have revitalized Homa Bay, positioning it as a hub for business and investment with ambition to achieve city status in the next decade. Our lakefront development, including upgrading of the Homa Bay Pier, supported by the national government, is drawing visitors to the Bay of Endless Potential. We have strategically relocated our new county headquarters to Arujo, Your Excellency, which you opened this morning. The county headquarters is a project we have in partnership with the County Pensions Fund, based on Article 207 of the Constitution and our tenant purchase agreement. The new county headquarters is part of our larger vision to make Homa Bay a city, to clear out the lakefront of administrative offices, take them up and leave the lakefront open for hospitality, in line with our vision to become the Cape Town of Kenya, within the decade. Your Excellency, in closing, in the spirit of inclusion, as part of our pre-conference events, we had a very, very strong and candid youth baraza with our youth that was supported from all across the country by SHOFCO, and Shofko who are present here today. Your Excellency, they have generated points of a memorandum and a communique, which I am sure at the appropriate time they will hand over to the appropriate place, Your Excellency. I thank Shofko for ensuring that we have brought our youth on board, and we also did launch our youth policy yesterday, Your Excellency. Your Excellency, as the home of Gor Mahia, I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate Harambee Stars for their impressive performance so far in the matches, Your Excellency. And I'd like to thank you for motivating them and supporting them. We all wish we were players, because in the next couple of weeks we would all have been great millionaires. But Your Excellency, we congratulate Harambee Stars and we thank you for nurturing sport in the country. Let me take this opportunity to once again welcome you all to Homa Bay. Please do enjoy yourselves. Don't restrict yourself to the conference venue alone. We have the Paya there, we have the islands of Rusinga, we have the Love Island of Takawiri for those who came with their better halves. We have the Ruma National Park, we have Simbi Nyaima, the Crater Lake, we have the Bala Hot Springs. There will be people to direct you to enjoy your experience in Homa Bay. Thank you very much, and God bless you.
Chotajitab Kalenjin ko pichainik cheitun eng oretab agenge kongete Homa Bay eng igorta noto bo yatetab tuyet nebo Devolution Conference neindojini President William Ruto ako kinyoru eng koindo kit nekatestai eng tuyonoto eng logoiwekab emet chemite tai. Ngetokchigei county nebo Nakuru, ole kotokchigei county noto tetutiet anan tuyet nebo jukwaa la usalama nekoindochi minister nebo ribetab kalyet eng emet orit Kipchumba Murkomen. Komwa Murkomen kole county nebo Nakuru ko agenge eng counties cheindoi mising eng chobet ak aldaetab mayek chemaiyonotin, kinekomwa kole bendi kosuldae tetutik chekimen ribikab kalyet koboto kirwogik eng county noto asikobit kekirinda mung'aranoto komat kotestai. Kinyoru Dennis Kipchirchir ak ripoti noto eng koindo.
Kong'alali eng tuyet nebo jukwaa la usalama nekakiyai eng taonitab Nakuru, komwa cabinet secretary nebo ribsetab kalyet eng emet orit Kipchumba Murkomen kole county nebo Nakuru ko agenge eng cheindoi eng rieket ak aldaetab mayek chemaiyonotin.
Nakuru is one of the top counties in terms of transit of drugs and illicit alcohol, particularly adulterated ethanol and some of those spirits that are really counterfeit spirits and substandard. Part of the reason is that there are small dens where this alcohol are brewed, but also because of the multicultural nature of the place. This is where some of this alcohol brewed in other also countries and counties are packaged for distribution. That has become a serious menace because we have many towns in Nakuru. We have Nakuru town, we have Naivasha, we have Gilgil, we have Joro, we have other towns that have become, including Rongai, where we have a big challenge.
Kamwa ine kole bendi kondoi tetutik cheterter chebo koker kole kakiisto rieket ak aldaetab mayek kobun tuyet nebendi koyak ribikab kalyet koboto kirwogik chebo county nebo Nakuru.
Of great concern to me is that we have reached a stage where we almost normalize the use of cannabis sativa, and I am going to take time to engage the security teams, including the OCS and the chiefs, in the forum today to see how best we are going to tackle this issue. But this is not happening without the collusion of our government officers. So where there is, we establish collusion, we will not transfer anybody, we will sack them, and we'll take legal action against them.
Kosubkei ak kondishek chebo chelesoshek chemaiyonotin, komwa Kipchumba Murkomen kole kokomuch koborye ribikab kalyet ako tindoi kamang'unet kole yekatar icheket boriet nebo aldaetab mayek komakebaorionjin chelesoshek choto.
All those groups are in this county, and I am glad that the security team has managed to contain the growth of these groups, but I know that their survival is being supported by drugs and alcohol abuse. Therefore, if we go for the alcohol and drugs, we are actually going to reduce the impact of these gangs insofar as the citizens are concerned, and their safety will be.
Eng komasta age kowekyi kongoi Governor nebo Nakuru Susan Kiga, Cabinet Secretary notok eng rutoitonyi eng komasta nebo Nakuru, akotinye inendet kamang'unet kole wendi kosuldae barioshek chotok tugul kong'etege county nebo Nakuru. Logoiwekab emet chebo Kass, kainenyu ko Dennis Kipchirchir.
Kakokoito petition eng kapkirwok nebo High Court nebo Eldoret Family nebo chi nekikure Bethwel Chesir ne ine ko toretindet anan PA nebo MP nebo Marakwet East eng county nebo Elgeyo Marakwet Kangogo Bowen nemwaat kele kinam biik chekibwotyin ko ribikab kalyet eng komasta nebo Kaptagat eng tarik 6 nebo arawani, ole mwaat kele agoi nguni kotomo kenai ole mitei inendet. Ng'ololjin sirikab logoiwek eng sang nebo kapkirwok inoto bo Eldoret komwa familia inoto kole bune kaimetabkei neo mising ole machei kisimchi serikalitab emoni komong Chesir anan kokon logoiyot age tugul asikonyor ichek boroindo nebo konai kakwautik cheisubi. Kinyoru Timothy Kiplimo ak ripoti noto kong'ete county nebo Uasin Gishu.
Eng tarik 6 nebo arawani kokimong Bethwel Chesir en kanaset nebo Nairobi akotokchigei eng kanaset nebo Eldoret asikoker kwananyi nemwaat kele tesetai konyoru kanyoiset en sipitalit agenge nemiten Eldoret. Kobate kingoit ine kebeberta nebo Kaptagat komong karishek aeng'u chekisubi ine kotomo kenam akemut ole tomo konai chi ako en inguni ko alak en biik somok chekibotogei kokikimeto ole mwae ichek kole kimut biik chenekit 8 chekitinye bundukishek.
Komakete ng'alale ngoi kopkabuchi ngukarisi yu wala tungonu bunduki. Akemutye kai. Kone kimutye kai sasa maumito wala takui ketior kaketle ya margare naikwa. Kumarta mroji karne kwa ko mi pichi wasata Chesir kanam Chesir banane banaka ke ngusuna kare aketior ju matungo ngoju jore akaiwuri kare akasaras kila kitu aketara ubungwa hepo kwa jiyone Chesir weri kurena Dominiko ngo weri ngola kwa kule Clara. Pasa kubechika pika kwa cheka.
Kwa koirani ko betushek 6 chebo chengetab Bethwel Chesir nemwaat kele PA nebo MP nebo Marakwet East Kangogo Bowen amakenai ole mite anan ko ole kikitekchi sobe anan makosobe. Kit nekeyach familia inoto kocheng toretet kobun kapkirwok nebo kesimchi serikalitab emoni komong murenonoto anan komong borto.
Kewasichana nenye mpaka saa hii kumija kewase nakapkaja kotini kele jana kire ne nema torete mba kotini utorete mbo serikali uyotwe jicho mumyana dembe jichi nyende Chesir ku atinga asthmatic atinga pressure misa kete kare chiko tunga nui mikite kure nela nya kitenis ulna sagu ya takat so osame jaba serikali kulo kutorete kuyotwe Chesir.
Lelutiet nebo Chesir ko ne amune asikonam biik cheite 8 chekitinye bundukishek ama kiplelutiot. Tebutik chekamwa familia inoto kole tesetai kotebenkei.
Majina yangu ni Felix Chesir. Mimi ni firstborn wa Mr. Bethwel, my father. And tungependa sana kutane naye juu yeye ni role model kwetu.
Majina anaitwa Agneta. Mimi ni sister yake Bethwel. Niko na uchungu sana. Ndugu yangu aliabductiwa juu ya nini? Na alifanya nini? Where is the evidence? Si tunaomba kama familia mtusaidie tafadhali.
Chesir is not a criminal. Hata mageterki cha Chesir loki kuna mkiba ya kitorta chingo are uldaol. So osama jabagalo pijiba miti awasweji. Nemi wala mito ngo kotini awaswe chicha katol nyongo dio mi Chesir ukone report kebe ito ne nyor mporto keso wala gire the next of action keso wala abaka yeta porto naga keso wala sakumung yey mular.
Stephen Ombeko ko giliot ne tonondochin familia inoto ole kamwa kole mabendi komunyi akoi kosimchi serikalitab emoni kong'ong ole mite weroto.
We have filed an habeas corpus application before the High Court Eldoret, which application is seeking to have the body of Mr. Bethuel Chesir released dead or alive to the family members. Subsequently, we have reached out to several departments within the security team who have promised us that they are working to ensure that wherever Mr. Chesir is being withheld incommunicado, he is released immediately to his family members.
Kung kanaset nebo Eldoret en county nebo Uasin Gishu lukikab emet chebo Kass TV kaninyu ko Timothy Kiplimo.
Yakitestai ak logoiwekab emet ko kakokon kurset MP nebo Kiharu Ndindi Nyoro eng serikalitab emoni komat kotestai ak tetutiet netokyinigei ketoi kayumetab aisurunan mising kou toll eng ortinwekab emoni kosubkei ak newendi kotesoksei olyetab yaetab mung'aret ako ng'emak kora uchumi nebo emetab Kenya. Kong'ololi eng ofisinyi nemitei taonitab Nairobi, komwa Ndindi Nyoro kole makat kocheng serikali ortinwek alak chekinyorune rabinik chekiboisie eng boisionikab bandaptai ama tesetab ortinwek chekiyumi eng ortinwekab emoni ole konerekchi kit nekomwa kole anan tetutietab serikali nemoche kotoi toll anan kayumetab aisurusiek eng oret nelel netetat kekanapta kong'ete komasta nebo Rironi akoi Mau Summit eng county nebo Nakuru.
When we continue now instituting tolling like what we want to do on Rironi Mau Summit Road, what we are basically doing is increasing the cost of doing business, because now the motorists will be made now to pay for the fuel, pay the road maintenance levy in the fuel, which they already pay, but on the side, they'll again be needed to pay an extra cost of using this road. Now, of note is that in whatever we are calling PPPs, public-private partnerships, they are actually not private. They are mostly entirely public. We are just running away from responsibility and liability. Because we package a road as a PPP, but the main investor in that PPP is the National Social and Security Fund, is the NSSF. We have now gotten into a road where, and a slippery one for that matter, that anything consequential you see happening in Kenya is actually workers' money. The other day I raised about the issue of Talanta board. It was not a private sector board, it was public. Most of the people who invested in that board is still public money. And therefore, my take would be that the National Treasury and the government, they need to be a bit more creative in raising revenue to do critical infrastructure like you have done before, without necessarily doing experimentations that, upon further analysis, they seem to be reckless. This road will cost Kenyans over 175 billion shillings, meaning per kilometer of road is 1 billion shillings. Why can't the government look at other avenues of raising money? Some are very low-lying fruits. The government of Kenya has a 35% stake in Safaricom. They can easily sell 10% of Safaricom and get 100 billion shillings, build and expand the road from Nairobi, Nakuru, even all the way, expand it without making it a tollable road for Kenyans to pay to use. And in that respect also, when we invest our own money, then we diminish the cost of doing business, because whoever does, let's say, importation of commodities headed to Uganda, they have to do comparisons between our Kenyan economy and using, for example, Dar es Salaam and other ports that are around. And for them to take goods to their own economies, they have to use roads or rail. Now, if you add on the cost of that transportation, what you are basically advising our neighboring countries to do is that they look for alternatives. And I don't think this is good for our economy.
Ako yetajitab Kalenjin ko kakeilet nebo logoiwekab emet eng koindo kong'ete studio nebo Kass TV eng saishechu. Logoiwek alak chebo emet eng koindo inyoru koite sait agenge nebo koskoleng ak eng sait ang'wan nebo kemboi. Kainenyu ko Bernard Koech, amakun kit age tugul nemie testai ikere Kass TV amu kimnotet naet.
the single most decisive force that will shape